Right then, so today we're not carrying on with the roof because I'm waiting for more of this solution stuff. Most of this I can sand off now, but I just kind of wanted the solution stuff to get in on this sunroof area. Just makes it a bit easier. I mean, it will scrape and flake off, but to try and get in there with a sander, but if you get that solution off, you can literally, it'll peel out. Anyway, we're going to cut up. Dave's walking a dog, by the way. How long have you been now? About 2 hours walking this dog? Anyway, me and Jack are here. We're having a clear out in the yard. So the Sierra shell now, we're pretty much, we might nick a few little bits and bobs. So if there's any of you guys out there need anything, let us know. You can have it. You know what I mean? As long as you prove it's for what's name, you're not just selling it on eBay for £1 million, because it's a Cosworth part apparently. Cosy tax. So we're going to cut this up now. So it frees up a space in the yard because we've got new projects coming, haven't we, Jack? But we've got to get this one done first.
Well, gotta get it off the paint at least. Off the paint
at least, and then we can reveal the new We've got loads of stuff everywhere.
Yeah, but you won't want to miss this next project.
No. So yeah, we're going to get the fire up steel saw. But yeah, so if you do need any bits, whatever's left, there's rear quarters, battery tray, that's all good. Like I say, if you've got any projects or you're going to put a floor pan in something, you could use a tunnel or whatever on a project. If you've got a project, just send us a message on Official Car Cartel on Instagram. That's the best place to get us. If you want to speak to us, send us a message, you know what I mean? We've had people showing us, another guy's message, and he says, I've done this, and he showed us some pictures, looks mint. And that makes us feel better, because you know, someone else has shown that they've been in the same situation as us, and his car's mint now, been fully resprayed, looks good. So yeah, get on to and follow us on Official Car Cartel, and obviously, you know, hit the bell button, like and subscribe on YouTube, because obviously it helps and it gets us out there. Us doing stupid stuff with Sierras and obviously other projects what we've got coming. So we're going to have a laugh, aren't we? Oh, I can't now because it's on the board, we can't have a laugh.
I think I might take that rule off. I don't like that rule.
I'll tell you what, the to-do list is, look at the rules and the to-do list. I think the rules have overtaken. Who needs rules? You need rules, but not that many. No. You know what I mean? Stupid
Let's get rid of them.
Apart from the one where Dave, you can't sit down.
I like number 7 though.
No fine, yeah.
Yeah. But the others, I reckon we can get rid of them.
Yeah. What about swearing on YouTube? We don't care now, do we? Well, we do.
We just toned it down a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, toned it down.
But, right, let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking. Why did you cut a shell up then, Dad? Have you got a manual?
It's just got experience.
Oh my god. I bet someone wanted to boot the floor.
Why did you cut a shell up then, Dad? Right then, as promised, it's only what, Jack, a month?
2 months.
2 months.
Minimum,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I've been waiting for this for 2 months. So yeah, we've got a bit of an unboxing, a bit of a surprise, and a bit of hopefully we can really get cracking on this now. Now we've got our new little toy, which is going to hopefully help us loads. Oh, hello. What have we got in here then?
Guess what it is yet?
Can't even open the box. Struggling. Oh, bars in bars. Right. Is there any instructions for this, Jack? Because I ain't got a clue at the minute. The only thing we found so far with the packaging, all these bolts, I don't know if you've seen it on that film, were all laid out everywhere, so I think we've lost a few nuts and bolts. No major big deal, but that means we'll have to, if we've got missing some, we're going to have to go out and get some. It isn't painted, we knew that. There isn't any instructions of how it goes together, so we're going to have to kind of look at pictures on eBay and guess it. So that's what me and Jack are going to do now, aren't we?
Yeah, it looks well made though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good stuff, and I think what we both said, once it's all together, and I think we're going to use it straight away now, but we will have it powder coated at some point just to stop it obviously rusting away, and if it's outside and stuff like
And it's
that.
covered in oil and
Yeah,
grease and shit, isn't it?
But they did say they had problem buying the steel or something. I'm not too sure, but I know at the minute it is a bit thingy with material. So yeah, let's get cracking with this. Me and Jack got it together. It didn't take too long, did it, Jack?
No.
I mean, there is some fiddly bits, but I mean, the main thing is cut out little holes to get in, but to get that nut there or to get that bolt in there is a bit difficult. But what else could they have done? You know what I mean?
No, it's fine.
It is fine. You gotta use your head a bit, but no, it's okay. So yeah, so it's all set up now. We've got these bits in the middle. I mean, we weren't too sure these casters have just gone on like little self tappers. They might need a bolt in future. We could bolt it up. We did ask for the bigger, you can get bigger kind of casters. So obviously if we're rolling it out, or if you want to get it on the back of the recovery.
Do you think they're on rubber wheels, aren't they, rather than hard
if we wanted to
plastic?
get on the recovery truck, it'd probably be a lot easier on the big one, which we can change that, don't matter. But for the money, 450 quid, doesn't seem too bad, does it? I think we're going to get it powder coated. Obviously, I did price this up to do it ourselves, and it would have cost us about 350 quid.
I think it would have been a nightmare looking at this though.
Yeah, in materials, and it didn't adjust like this. So obviously this here, how they've set it up, they've welded them nuts on there. We need to get out, we haven't got a socket big enough for that nut. I think it's like a 34, we've got 32, but or 36 it is. And then obviously that, then when you turn that, obviously adjust it up and down, and obviously it'll go to the bottom and obviously to the top. Obviously you need the height for when you spin it over, to spin the car so it don't catch the side and it can sit at the side, or you can lower it down if you need to, like when we weld the roof on, we need the car quite low. Or if you're doing any work on the bottom like the welding, we'll probably turn it upside down and then drop it as low as we can to get, it's going to make life a lot easier, isn't it, Jack? So
Hopefully.
we're going to now attempt
To get the car on it.
So
Yeah.
well, we're
Let's
going to see what happens at the end of the day. Let's have a laugh.
See how that goes then.
We could have made this.
We could have made this. Where would you have started with this though?
I'd have welded down there first. Well, you obviously start with this part and that part.
Yeah, you got to make them. You got to cut them and measure them out. And So would you have not bought this then?
Nah, for how long it took to come and everything, I just think we should have made one. It would have been, you know, the YouTubers would have loved it.
What, us pissing around?
For 4 weeks.
Why are you swearing?
Pissing around?
Listen! We'll lose subscribers again.
So what we're going to do now, Dave, is watch it. Put the car in this and it probably all collapse and fall
You
off.
can't.
Why?
Because you can't. You ain't done it properly to act. There's no way them welds are going to hold this. No, they won't. I don't trust them.
Ben has kindly lent us a 36mm. Dave's currently driving from Jack.
Having a laugh, haven't they?
Yeah, we'll have
Although it's rule number
No,
one.
we're allowed to have laughs.
But
we've
today,
we've had a stressful week.
I haven't. I'm fine. I am.
No, Dave's not. Apart from you had to have your shoulder done, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not stressful though, mate. That's positivity. That is because obviously I'm I'm getting close to being on the mend.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dinner that is. Don't I know what you're gonna do. You're either gonna eat it, well you punch it first, then eat it. God, I don't want that now. Alright, I'll have it.
Oh, well hidden.
I've never seen that.
I wanna see
You'll
that.
never find that down there, will you?
Oh.
I won't know where I'll put it now.
You haven't showed him your drone yet either, have you?
Oh no, I got a drone. Right, me and Dave had a go and we're like, yeah, I'm really good at this. Flew it round here. Right, Dave had a go.
It's
Come
not
on,
a
you can have a laugh.
It's not a
No,
drone.
Jack, you want to see him on this? Because you know he loves Xbox
Mate.
and that. He does backflips and everything with it.
Have you had a go?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, he's literally, I went,
I mean,
it's a bit what's I mean, he was there doing backflips, cruising it around.
It's a beginner's drone, isn't it? Let's just say.
We are beginners, aren't we?
We'll get a proper one when we do the aerial shots.
32
Have you
quid,
not
that
Watson? Have you? So you wicked on it?
Yeah, he's unreal on it, mate. He's like,
Stoke goes.
It's alright.
Stoke goes flick the finger up so it hovers. So I flick it up and then it'd just go
Yeah,
off.
fly off.
And I just block that, and then knowing you just get annoyed with something, and I just said, "Here, I'll have this back. I'm going."
Stokes, what's happened?
basically this jig, what they say is for us,
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah. Where it mount, I can't see it mounting anywhere out. Where else would that mount?
No, it's got to be on the
No,
bumper
it has
slots,
to go into them holes.
And yeah, let me adjust it, Dave. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
Oh dear. But the point is anyway that this bar at the back is only just about.
That one bolt, it'll be on the one bolt instead of the two. No, it needed to be out here really. What's a little bit longer on a bar? Surely it ain't going to cost them that much. They've cut it down wrong.
If this falls off, we'll sue.
Who? Spain.
Yeah. So what we got to do is just attach the middle section now.
Is this going to be long enough now? Probably not.
Yeah, if you rotate that 90 degrees.
They're not even long enough. What Sierra is this for? Have we lengthened this Sierra?
Dave, what do you think about this jig? This
A bit disappointing to be honest. It was meant to be a week.
I think it was 3 weeks, wasn't it?
3 weeks.
Meant to be 3 weeks.
2 months
Took
ago.
2 months. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's like well built, but
Doesn't look like it's built for this.
yeah,
bar,
it doesn't. But it definitely doesn't. It wasn't built for this. Or somebody's done something wrong somewhere and they've left the back bar short. But the bar in the middle does.
No, that's what we're on about.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Look,
That
have
won't fit there.
a look.
Yeah, then that other part pulls out. Oh, bloody
They're
hell.
fully extended.
Look, why have they extended that little hole so it fits in that part?
Yeah.
I have no idea what car does this fit? A Metro?
This is just generic, isn't it? I think. And
Yeah, but generic for what? Small cars? Because cars are bigger now.
nightmare, innit?
I wouldn't mind if it was really cheap.
They reckon you don't need, you only need the thing if you're moving it about, but
Stoke.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, if that pulls out,
Yeah, right, so. That's what they say.
would you risk flipping that on its side without them fixed together?
What I'm going to suggest is, you have got a bit of metal there.
That thing.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, we could weld.
But then we have to take it apart, don't we?
it's just an absolute nightmare. So, got it all on. The front fits alright. I mean, this gauge still, it seems it's going to tick it, but like Jack was saying, when you do them up, it presses in. So if you're doing it for different, because obviously this is universal. This is what I think they've done. It's a universal jig, and then they just make attachments. But on the back,
again,
this isn't quite long enough for the Sierra, so I don't know what they've done. I don't know if they've not tested it, or it literally finishes halfway, so you can only get 2 bolts to lock it off, which...
And they're right on the edge.
Right on the edge. Really wanted to be a bit longer. So, yeah. And then, the centrepiece, which holds it all together, because like I say, these will just slip out, which you need the centrepiece in to hold it together, especially if you're moving it, isn't long enough. So underneath, it's literally, that finishes there, and the same that end, and it doesn't slot in. So it needs, and obviously that's, we haven't bolted that up in the centre. That's the piece of gear, obviously, for delivery. They've cut it in half, and you can then slide them back in and pull them out for when you're storing it away. But it isn't long enough for this car. So we've been trying to get hold of them. We know how we're going to fix it. We're going to get another piece of steel, which is longer, to fit in the centre. But we've paid for a jig what's supposed to fit Sierra Cosworth and work.
Yeah. And it's not like, you did specify as well, don't you, what car it's for.
Yeah,
so
and it was like you seen on the it was £450, you know what I mean? It weren't ridiculously expensive, but it weren't cheap at the end of the day. So yeah, we're having a few issues with their jig.
So basically, it's going to delay things a little bit again, isn't it?
It's just, there's just little bits where, I mean, we've said they've given us 2 fitments, we've tried it both ways round. There's a shorter stub there, obviously a longer stub. The short stub, that hits that then if you use the short stub, and it's literally only in like a couple of inches, if that.
It's not.
And at the end of the day, if you've got this
it,
upside down on its side, it slips out, it's game over. You've got a lot of bodywork to sort out, haven't you? Which we don't, we're trying to sort that out, we don't want more bodywork. And the same on the front, because obviously these will only slide in so far into the chassis. We could cut them down to get them to slide in a bit, but you ain't going to get enough to get that centre bit to fit in anyway, or get enough meat on it to clamp down on. So yeah, so if you are going to buy one of these jigs, we know how to fix it and sort it, but
we thought it would come ready to roll.
That's it, bolt it on, boss name, spin it over, jobs are good.
And the problem is as well, if everything's coming from Spain now, even if they try and rectify it one way or another, we've got to wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks for them to send the replacement parts.
Which we thought it was coming from.
Yeah, they make out like they're in England, don't they?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's a bit of a shame, really.
And Dave has tried the number and it just rings. So
yeah, and it's
tried it twice and it rings twice. Literally rings twice, and then it goes user busy.
Yeah.
Colin's done a runner, hasn't he? Was Colin?
Big con artist, Colin.
It wasn't Colin from.
No.
But it was it.
Yeah, he wasn't Colin.
Was he?
Yeah, don't.
I think he was, wasn't he?
It's a top secret of the.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, for now, we can't do the little bits we're going to do.
You going to follow through, Gary? You go, What's that?
Fucking on it. Loving that then. Well, I wouldn't say we've had a major successful day. We got excited and then disappointed.
No, we've been waiting. Literally the last couple of weeks.
Months.
It's been slow because we've been waiting for this. We've been obviously waiting for paint stripper stuff because we've ran out. So we managed to get the roof kind of semi-stripped, But then we've just been sanding.
Just getting into the nooks and crannies, ain't it?
Yeah. But obviously, like I said, sanding it just takes ages. Where that paint strip, if it strips it all off to bare metal, you only leave your little bits. And it takes about a couple of hours to sand it all down. But obviously, to get in here, we need the solution again. But the top's stripped. We just got to get down these side bits when the new solution comes, so we can finish that off. Yeah, we've had a nightmare with the
Spit.
rollover jig. Yard's getting sorted, so
The fences are in.
yeah, thanks for it. Let it re-stand up.
We're getting a bigger yard for more projects, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've all had a stressful week.
Yeah, but
I haven't. My week's been alright.
We're going to sort out this rollover jig for next weekend.
Yes.
Get the roof welded
will be
in.
Welded in. Wings will be welded on, and then we're
Gonna take the dashboard out.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Because I don't want it sprayed.
What, the dash?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you take the dash out and put it back in there.
No problem. I'll be known to take a dash out or two.
Yeah. Oh, you get away from me. Stand over. Sit down, look, your
Look how happy you are, right? Yeah, that you're smiling.
You're gonna dent the
Look, it's alright. Oh, is that one that's been dented before, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. She's got all.
Oh no, it was the offside, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Just don't knock the filler out.
Anyway, so then we can roll it over on its side, and we can then weld in and sort out the last bits on the bottom, and then we can, once it's on its side and that, with this rollover jig, we can under seal it and stone chip it, and it's just going to make life 10 times easier.
Basically, hopefully, but next week after, say we've done the major parts in, we've got all the welding done, and we can start to think about, sending it off to the sprayer and then bringing it back.
Getting the running gear on.
Yeah,
so
and bringing it back. So the exciting parts will be coming back, instead of this, the boring, sanding, welding, boring, sanding, welding.
Stripping. If you need any bits for the Sierra, give us some love. Show us that you got a project. And
You've got to prove you've got a project though, because we're not going to give anybody anything for you to just put it on eBay, because we can do that, and we'd rather give it to somebody who needs it to bring another one of these back. So just let us know, and you can have it free of charge.
Yeah, that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you'll obviously see. Yeah. Happy with that?
Yeah, because they've seen the video. We're just reminding you, get in touch.
If you know anybody who's got a project, or you're part of any groups that somebody's got a project, just tag us and just say to me, I'll give these lads a shout, see if they've got anything that you can use.
But you're best off getting us on Instagram, which is official Car Cartel, because you can message us on there and we can get straight back to you.
You're going to start putting a link though, aren't you, so people can
I did on the last one, but no one watched the episode. So.
Because I weren't here.
So,
Sin a bit.
Sin a bit.